Lin Yin, I didn't expect you to know so much about jewelry, Zhang Qimo said in a gentle tone as she looked at Lin Yin in a different light. Lin Yin simply smiled and did not say anything else. Actually, I had a design that I was very satisfied with a long time ago, but it was a pity that I didn't receive the opportunity to create it, Zhang Qimo said seriously. This design of the jewelry requires very expensive diamonds. However, neither did I have the qualifications to request such materials nor did the company accepted my proposal. Zhang Qimo said slowly with a look of pity on her face. Taking out an exquisite red wooden box from her drawer, she then lifted out a thick draft from inside. This is the one design that I am most proud of. However, I have yet to think of a good name for it, Zhang Qimo said and handed over the draft. Lin Yin took the document and analyzed its contents seriously. The more he looked through the design, the more it amazed him. After analyzing the draft, it was clear to him that Zhang Qimo had extraordinary talent in jewelry design. It was such a pity that she was not placed in a higher position within the company. Furthermore, the circumstances in her family had limited her growth tremendously. The draft consisted of the design of a pendant. Not only was it exquisite beyond compare, but it also emphasized the unique skills of its designer. If it could be officially announced, it would certainly cause a large sensation in the jewelry world. To be honest, I feel like you could also add an arc and even more fine carvings to its design. In terms of the materials, we still have no choice but to use high-end colored diamonds. Furthermore, we will need the materials to be large in size, Lin Yin suggested. However, won't it be too expensive to make? In addition to its cost, it will always be extremely difficult to produce, Zhang Qimo stated hesitatingly. It should be fine, Lin Yin reassured. You just need to have more confidence in yourself. TTRY thinking of it as the best jewelry in the world. The details of the pendant can be inlaid manually by an old craftsman. This way, it will give off a classical and solemn feeling, preventing it from losing its main selling point, Lin Yin pointed out the details carefully. Zhang Qimo listened attentively as she gazed at Lin Yin with sparkling eyes. The two of them chatted excitedly for half an hour. Finally, the final design of the jewelry was finalized. Zhang Qimo revealed a satisfied expression as she stared at the design draft. This is great. Lin Yin, your standard for jewelry designs is extremely high, Zhang Qimo praised. I'm simply passing off my opinions to you, Lin Yin smiled. You were the one who came up with all these ideas. I simply added a few details here and there. No, this is our creation, Zhang Qimo said seriously. All right, we will do as you say, Lin Yin nodded. I have decided. I will use this design as a stepping stone and propose it to Chairman W, Zhang Qimo said confidently. But what will we name it? Zhang Qimo pouted and pondered for a while. Lin Yin thought for a while and suggested, King of the World. King of the World? Zhang Qimo asked. Yes, King of the World, Lin Yin smiled. Have you seen the movie Titanic? There is an iconic scene where the male lead, Leonardo, shouted, I am the king of the world, as he stood at the bow of the ship. I am actually quite fond of that line. Of course I have seen Titanic. The scene and the line you mentioned are really not bad. Zhang Qimo said as her eyes lit up in excitement. Thinking of that specific scene in her mind, she suddenly felt a great impulse from her heart. Lin Yin's suggestion was perfect. King of the World. Zhang Qimo said excitedly, I will use it. King of the World, it is. As such, Zhang Qimo decided on the name for the pendant. Quickly sorting through the design draft, Zhang Qimo then sent her proposal to Chairman W via email. After finishing the dinner with her family on the same day, she finally received an answer. Chairman W stated in the email, "The idea is quite creative. Come to the company tomorrow and meet me at my office." Zhang Qimo burst into excitement after receiving news of his approval of her design. The next day, in the morning, under Zhang Qimo's request, Lin Yin accompanied her to the company. After getting ready, the two of them took a taxi and headed straight to the precious cauldron tower. Zhang Qimo was naturally very excited since this was the first time her jewelry design had ever been recognized by someone, much less the chairman of a large corporation. "I'm so nervous. This will be my first time talking to a big shot like the chairman," Zhang Qimo said in a nervous tone as she sat in the back seat of the car. "In addition to the questions he may ask me, I'm also worried that I will accidentally say something wrong and result in the rejection of my design." "You don't have to be so nervous. Telling him your honest thoughts and ideas will be more than enough," Lin Yin reassured. "If the designs of my jewelry manage to officially get published and receive praise from many people, I will be more than satisfied in this life," Zhang Qimo exclaimed with longing eyes. This was the main goal that she wished to accomplish for the longest time now. Lin Yin said, "Don't worry. Your original designs will definitely be published. It would be great if that's the case." Zhang Qimo burst into excitement as she looked forward to the meeting with Chairman W. "If the deal ends up as a success, you will finally be able to achieve your dream as an official jewelry designer. I wish you the best of luck," Lin Yin cheered her on. "Yes, I will definitely do my best." Zhang Qimo nodded. She had always wanted to become a famous jewelry designer from the bottom of her heart. Soon enough, the taxi arrived at the precious cauldron tower. As the two of them got off the car and into the elevator, they finally arrived inside the company. The 28th floor. This was the floor where Chairman W's office was located. The area around the floor was surprisingly huge as the glass doors and office tables were arranged in an orderly manner. At this time, the staff, dressed in formal suits, were extremely busy with work at their office. As soon as the two of them walked into the office building, they suddenly received the strange gazes of everyone present. "Zhang Qimo? Aren't you an employee from the marketing department? Who allowed you to come here? This is the office of the company's management department. Are you not aware of your current status in the company?" One of the female executives, who happened to pass by, said with an ugly expression after recognizing Zhang Qimo. "Oh, Zhang Qimo? Isn't the person standing next to you the one who embarrassed the Zhang family? He is that infamous, good-for-nothing son-in-law, Lin Yin, right?" A senior executive of the Zhang family who sat on an office chair looked over and said with a playful expression, "I remember how Sister Ning warned him to never appear in front of her ever again, yet you still dare to bring him into the Comapny building? Humph! What does that have to do with any of you?" Zhang Qimo snorted coldly as she could not be bothered to care about these foul-mouthed people. Without any hesitation, she proceeded to walk towards the chairman's office with the drafts in her hands. "Wait." At this moment, a familiar yet powerful voice sounded through the office. From the direction of the voice, a woman wearing a luxurious light purple dress and other expensive jewelry slowly walked over to them. As Zhang Qimo swept her gaze towards the woman walking over, she revealed a slight frown and could not help but feel slightly nervous. After all, the familiar woman walking over was the young miss of the Zhang family, Zhang Xining. Zhang Xining was currently the deputy director of the design department in Zhang's jewelry group. At the same time, She was also the company's chief jewelry designer. Furthermore, she was the daughter of the executive director, Zhang Qimo, who naturally provided her with an important position in the company. Sister Ning. Zhang Qimo greeted her, feeling a little uneasy. Shut up. Zhang Xining cut her off forcefully and looked coldly at Lin Yin beside her. You still dare to appear in front of me? Sister Ning, I'm sorry. Lin Yin and I are simply here to do some work today. We will be leaving soon. Zhang Qimo said nervously. Having been suppressed by her uncle's family for all these years, she naturally felt a great sense of fear and inferiority in the presence of Zhang Xining. Qimo, there is no need for you to apologize to her. You do not owe her anything, Lin Yin said. Who do you think you are? How dare you utter even a single word in front of me? Zhang Xining raised her head proudly and looked at Lin Yin with disdain. I still haven't settled the score with you yet. So, how dare you jump around in front of me? I have already apologized for the last time at your wedding. What's more, it wasn't my fault, Lin Yin said calmly. Haha. The audacity. Lin Yin, have you forgotten what I told you? A deep voice suddenly sounded from the side. At this moment, Sun Heng walked over as he looked at Lin Yin and Zhang Qimo with a cold expression. He then sneered with a high and mighty attitude. Did you think that you can solve the problem with a mere apology? Have you already forgotten your surname after these past few days? Did you really think I won't shut down your lousy jewelry factory again? Sun Heng had invested a large amount of money into Zhang's jewelry group. Among the members of the board of directors, he had also become one of the executives. Furthermore, he was the eldest young master of the top family in Qingyun City, the Sun family. With his own strength, he could easily force Zhang Qimo's family into the streets with a single snap of his fingers. Zhang Qimo bit her lips lightly and felt at a loss of what to do. Oh! Zhang Xining suddenly noticed the bag containing the drafts in Zhang Qimo's hand and said with disdain, You are not here for the recruitment notice that Chairman W released, right? Are you actually here to invest in your jewelry design ideas? What an absolute joke. Despite your lacking skills, you still strive to be a jewelry designer? How many jewelry designs have you come up with in these past few years? I have seen all of them. They are all garbage. With your current level, you can forget about entering the industry for the rest of your life. Zhang Xining sneered coldly and did not show any form of mercy. Zhang Qimo, as the deputy director of my company's design department and the chief jewelry designer, I officially tell you to leave this building at once. Zhang Xining said arrogantly. Your design idea has been rejected.